Good evening. My name is Jason Johnson, amateur radio operator, Kilo 3 Juliet Sierra Juliet. And this evening I want to make a quick video to walk through how you can use the call tracker on the Interstate system to take a look at the performance of your DMR radio reaching a local repeater. So let me go ahead and pull up the website for Delmarva DMR. So what you'll need to do to use this is, number one, have your radio that you want to test, or maybe you want to take a look at historic information on the repeater from the last day. So the first step is to go ahead and go to the URL that's shown here on the web browser. So it's delmarvadmr.com. And the next thing you'll want to do is find the repeater that you're interested in. So on the Interstate system, there's multiple servers, C bridges, that are designated by a number, 1, 2, or 3. So the first step will be to locate the repeater that you're interested in to figure out what server you need to go to. So I'm just going to start at the top, and the way you do this is you click on the peer watch for the server, and then you press the Control F key for find and type the repeater in all caps. So I'm interested in N3LHD, so you can see I'm typing that in the find key, and I hit enter, and you'll see it's highlighted down here on the website. So because this is present on this particular Interstate C bridge, I know this repeater is located on the call server number 1. So if I want to find another repeater, for example, I want to find one that's in Jessup, KA3LAO. There's one in Fairfield, which I'll show you right there at the top, but there's not one in Jessup. So let me go back to Callwatch, peer watch number 2, and I'll repeat the process. Control F to find K3LAO. There's one in Dayton. And there it is, Jessup. So Jessup. So for the Jessup repeater, it's on server number 2. For N3LHD, it's server number 1. So the next step is you select the Callwatch link. So I'll click that link, and it lists all the active calls that are on the repeater. Well, actually, a list of calls on this C bridge number 1. So I want to focus on the N3LHD repeater, so it is case sensitive, so I type N3LHD in the box, and what you'll notice here is a list of activity that's occurred. So we had a net this evening, the K3BWA DMR net we hold on Wednesday evenings at 7:30 on this particular repeater. So what you'll notice is a lot of different calls that have occurred this evening, and we started around 7:30. So let me scroll down. Yep, so we had some early check-ins that occurred, but what you'll notice is you have the timestamp of when the call occurred, the duration of the call, the repeater, and then you'll have the call sign and the DMR information of the person who made the call, and then you'll have the talk group. So in this case, this call was made on local 9, the one's time slot number 1, and then you see the signal strength information. So this is the RSSI and dBm, and this is the packet loss. So this one was pretty poor packet loss for that particular call. So how is this useful? So I have my radio here, and currently I have it set to turbo power, which is the highest power, and I'm going to go ahead and select the parent channel on this particular repeater, and I'm going to make a call, and you're going to see my signal strength information come up. Actually, on low power. Let me increase the power here to turbo. So turbo power, highest power, I'm going to make a call. This is Kilo 3 Juliet Sierra Juliet, testing parrot on N3LHD. So what you'll notice is the call just occurred. It was Kilo 3 Juliet Sierra Juliet. So you notice the call came through and echoed back to me the parrot. So here's my call sign information. This is the talk group that I called, 9998, and this is time slot number 2. And you'll notice the RSSI is negative 105 dBm. And for that particular signal strength, I had about a packet loss of 1.9%. So when you get over, I think it's negative 95 dBm, when you get less than that, you start seeing some packet loss. Actually, no, I see 90. Here's 98. So this particular one is 98, and there's zero packet loss. So that was a turbo power. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to high power. This is K3GSJ testing parrot on high power. K3GSJ testing parrot on high power. So I heard a little bit of packet loss in there, and the signal strength is down to negative 115 dBm. So go ahead and repeat this to go to medium power. This is K3GSJ testing parrot on medium power. K3GSJ testing parrot on medium power. Yep, and then finally I'll do low power. This is K3GSJ testing parrot on N3LHD, low power. Yeah, and that particular call did not go through. So probably not enough power for my location. So how can you use this? So one nice thing about this feature is you can use it to test your access into a repeater. So say, for example, you have a new antenna you want to test out. I have a stock antenna on my radio right now, but I did order a connector to connect up a J-pole. So one of the tests I want to do is make some calls with the J-pole and parrot and see what the signal strength is, if that improved the connectivity. You can also try it with an external antenna if you want to run some coax to an external antenna to see if that improves your ability to talk out. The one thing to keep in mind with this is with this being UHF, the loss can be significant on coax. It just really, you need to look at that to see how much loss will be. But we have several members of the club who have external antennas, and they've been able to connect into the repeater with no issue, and that would be an improvement over just this stock HT antenna. So hopefully this has been helpful to you to be able to see how you can use the Callwatch feature to check that you're making it into the repeater. So again, my name is Jason Johnson, K3GSJ. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can send me an email at k3gsj@arrl.net. You can also check us out on our website for the K3BWA Club. And I appreciate your time and hope you have a great evening. 73.